Hi all, it is Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2018 mid-month readings. We're looking at the last half of April. Welcome to my channel for any newcomers, and as always, thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and for all of my clients, new and regular, for keeping me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. If you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you've forgotten the information, you can get that information by either looking at the description of all the videos I post or going to my YouTube channel's homepage, clicking on the About button. For my contact information and a little more description on what I do. I offer a wide variety of readings of all lengths and times and subject matters, including 6 and 12-month overviews to look at what's coming in your life for the next 6 or 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look, as well as channeled messages, love and romance, and career, work, and finance as well. So you'll find my email address there, which is maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. And you can also, for fast answers to fast questions, find me on the smartphone app Instantgo. Turnaround time for personal readings is usually pretty fast, as I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So I can almost fit you in for a personal reading live or recorded within a 2-week period of time. It usually varies somewhere between a few days, upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within a 1 to 2 week period of time. So if you're interested, send me an email and we'll go from there. So we're looking at the last half of April, time always being a bit fluid, and this reading is for the air sign of Gemini, our twins, taking a look at what's in store for Gemini for the last half of April 2018. These are general readings. So general readings can be kind of tricky sometimes. There's a lot of you watching, so they're going to mean different things to all of you watching different areas of your life to different degrees and intensities. The details and specifics always vary, but the energy and advice always remains the same. So if you know your rising and your moon sign, watch those videos as well for additional insight and clarification. They may at some times play out a little more predictably for you than your primary zodiac or sun sign does. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's in store for you for the last half of April 2018. We begin with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles around the middle to the 3rd week, and then at or towards the last week or so of April we have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, and from the bottom of the deck, your crowning card representing overall energy and focus for the next few weeks is the Three of Pentacles. So it's all fire and earth energy, Gemini, which is creative, manifesting, building, can often point to creative or artistic endeavors. The element of wand is fire, and it's very action-oriented, fiery, passionate, energetic, creative energy, sometimes manifesting in career or projects, artistic, creative aspects of your life. And you also have earth energy here, 3 pentacles and 2 wands. Pentacles, the element is earth, and it usually manifests in the practical, concrete, tangible areas of our life, often things like money, finances, property, resources, etc. Things we can see and touch and feel. You also have 2 aces around the middle to the 3rd week of the month. Time, as I always say, is kind of fluid. So for some of you, this may be something that's already ongoing and is continuing. Some of you, this may be something beginning around the middle of the month or so. So we find ourselves with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I love seeing these two together. Aces represent opportunities, the beginnings of new paths, because they represent the number 1. So the start of something new, seeds, if you will, which if you plant them and take care of them, they will manifest and grow into their full potential. And aces are always a little extra luck or blessing in a reading, opportunities for a new beginning or the start of a new path. So you have 2 together, the Ace of Wands. So this is an exciting new beginning. It could be a creative, artistic endeavor. Some of you, this may be starting off on a new job or a new career path as well, but one that you're really fired up and charged up about. You could be starting a new project or a new artistic or creative endeavor. For some of you, this may include moving or relocating starting a new job, or a combination of those. That Ace of Wands, that exciting new beginning, is also paired with another ace, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is tangible, practical new beginnings. This is an opportunity to start new, to begin a new path in a way that manifests itself in a more practical earth energy sort of way. Often a card that comes up for moving, relocating, starting a new job. Sometimes it can represent receiving a sum of money in order to start in a practical way a new path or a new beginning. So some of you may be moving, relocating, or have recently done so, starting a new job, or a combination of those. You may be starting a new project. I feel like you guys are really fired up about this. And this is something that's going to make a difference. Whatever this new beginning is, again, it's a general reading, so it's going to vary for those of you watching. Regardless of what the details and specifics are, the energy fundamentally remains the same. It looks like a really great new opportunity for you to start something new, and that starting is actually building something that's going to grow and manifest, should you choose to invest in it, down the road. And it's not just you too. I'm getting kind of a sense there's another person, or for some of you, other people involved in here, because your overall energy for the month is the Three of Pentacles, which is the card of teamwork, which we'll get to in a minute. So it looks like the middle of the month kind of goes with a bang. I am recording these a few days before the middle of the month, around the 11th and 12th. So at or towards the end of the month, around the last week or so, we have the Knight of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So more fire and earth energy here. And the elements are next to each other too. The Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands were next to each other, and the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are next to each other. So Knights often represent offers or opportunities. They can also represent the speed at which a situation moves. And of all four of the Knights, this Knight moves the fastest because he is governed and driven by the element of fire. Spontaneous, impulsive, enthusiastic, energetic, kind of charging off to accomplish whatever it is that he's accomplishing, because that's what Knights are known to do. They can be very almost obsessive and single-minded in their focus because they have a mission or a quest to achieve. And it can also represent, you know, an offer, opportunity, something being brought to you. And I feel like for most of you watching this, for whom it's going to be relevant and resonate, I feel like it's a combination of both of those things. For some of you, this can, as court cards, can often represent people. It could be a fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising as well. For some of you, because it's paired with the Queen of Pentacles, you could be whatever this new beginning or new start is. It could also include a fire sign person, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and an earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It feels like it's very exciting and very fast moving energy, whatever this new project, this new beginning, this new start, moving is for you. It feels like it's moving very fast and it's very exciting and you're really charged up about it. And it looks like there's at least one other person involved in this with you, possibly even more than that. Particularly for those of you who are starting a project with other people, or building something with other people. And I just got that for somebody out there, and it could be a small group of people, you're actually building something. You're actually building a house, or renovating, or doing some kind of construction, building something actually tangible, property. Some of you, it could also be that this is a project of some kind. I feel like for some of you, it has this almost non-profit kind of energy, that whatever it is that you're creating, working with other people to help create, is actually something that's going to benefit other people, perhaps people in need, or kind of the greater good, a cause sort of thing. Very exciting, very enthusiastic about it. Now that, and very fast moving too. Now that Knight of Wands is paired with the Queen of Pentacles, clarified and paired with the Queen of Pentacles. So this could represent an earth sign person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or someone with a lot of earth in their natal chart, showing up as a queen. But general readings and cards are not always gender specific, so it could be a male as well. If I were to describe this individual, this would be somebody who is a very caring, very down-to-earth, very realistic, practical, capable person. Queens have that caretaking, loving energy, whether it's a male or a female. And the Queen of Pentacles shows her caring, both her personal individual relationship caring and her caring for people as a whole through practical, capable, hands-on kind of ways. She may not be, or he may not be, that verbal in speaking their feelings about what they care about, the things that they're passionate about, but they show it in what they do. The Queen of Pentacles would manifest as a person who is usually there to provide concrete help, resources, capability. If I were describing him or her as a person, this would be somebody who works a full-time job or owns their own business or runs their own household, and they do it with such they make it look effortless. Looking from the outside in, they make it look effortless. They look good. They're always there to accomplish the task and to provide resources. They're usually the one that people go to when there's a crisis or they need help, or they're right there with practical, resourceful, capable help. And they show their caring for the people around them and what they're passionate about in how they actually perform in a practical, resourceful sort of way. Lovely earthbound people, they tend to like comfortable surroundings. They tend to work hard for what they have. They're really good at navigating the day-to-day world that we live in. Money, finances, resources, putting things together, creating homes, making people feel welcome and comfortable. They tend to be generous and like good things around them and feel like everybody else ought to have the same opportunities too. If that helps narrow it down for those of you who have someone like this in your life. So I feel like, for some of you, this is another person or people that you're going to be working with in this new project or in this new job, whatever it is that it looks like you're feeling so fired up and enthusiastic about. Could be, somebody in there moving with you as well, if there's moving and relocating for some of you. It could be a partner for some of you as well. But there's this general sense of everybody working together, teamwork, in order to accomplish something, a common cause, a common good, a common goal of some kind, whether it's in an intimate partnership or on a larger scale. Your overall energy for the remainder of April is the Three of Pentacles, which is the teamwork card. It's the artisanship card. It's a card about taking pride in what you, with the help of other people, create and build. There's a common cause, a common goal, and the Three of Pentacles can represent those smaller successes that you have when you reach goalposts along the way towards achieving a big goal, kind of like if you were building a house or a cathedral or a shelter of some kind. It's celebrating all the little accomplishments on the way to getting the entire thing completed. And while everybody may have different opinions and different ideas and different things to contribute, the Three of Pentacles is primarily about compromise and negotiation, which is what happens when people come together and agree that regardless of how it needs to be done, there is one thing, one goal, one thing to be accomplished. So it's about people working together to achieve that. So it feels like a busy, exciting, and fulfilling last half of April for a lot of you, and it doesn't look like this is something you're going to be on your own. There's at least another person. For some of you, it's a group of people. For some of you, this could be a small individual project, or moving or relocating to start a new job, or a new company, building up a new business. And for others of you, it may be a bit more global, or a bigger project where you're working with a number of people. But it feels really good, really bright, hardworking, exciting, creative energy, and everybody kind of being on the same page about that. Even though there might be some minor squabbles here and there, people differing on how things should be accomplished, everybody having their own ideas, but at the end of the day, it's about working together to achieve whatever this is. So great reading, Gemini. Happy to bring it to you. And that pretty much sums up the remainder of April for you. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal, tailored, just for you one-on-one reading, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can find all of that information by clicking on the About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, or by looking at the description bar of all the videos I post. For quick answers to quick questions, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also included with my contact info. So Gemini, have fun. It looks like you're going to be busy, and I look forward to, of course, any feedback that it's always during readings that people try and call and text. Sorry about that. I look forward to hearing any feedback or comments that you make. I appreciate those of you who take the time to write in both on the channel and privately as well, how these readings resonate and play out for you. So always curious and always excited to read those. So thank you, Gemini. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the May 2018 general readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, Gemini, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.